confident, I do better when I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Can't I stop and pocket profit every thought of pussy me. He had to get it out the mud and rise up out the sediment. Catch me early like Sunday school. Sunday suit. Pastor play with the fool. Me, I just keep it cool. He tell me dirty. Ask for my dirty money. Talking wash away my sins like Jesus opened the laundry.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. So here's Portland's starting group. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Scoot at the 1 with Simons at the 2, and it's Avdia in at the 3. And for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
Now here's Henderson. Avdia outside. Pulls up. Outside for Grant. 4-3. Boston pulls it in. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Portland this season.
It was surprising they lost both games to this team last year. You would have thought the opposite.
Yeah, no hesitation, no overthinking it. Tatum just takes the shot.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked him what their biggest challenge would be defensively, and his quick answer was Scoot Henderson. He said Henderson's as explosive as they come. We can't let him get out on the break and control the pace. Their hope is to force Henderson to operate in the half-court offense, but Scoot may have other ideas, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Horford. Turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. Tatum, a screen on Avdia. And here's Brown for 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And when you talk about this Portland team, Stan, they're young and talented. They have some nice pieces going forward.
Yeah, and Brian, it starts with Scoot Henderson and Anthony Simons in that backcourt, but Shaedon Sharpe, when healthy, they've got some good pieces to build around.
Pass to Brown. Avdia pulls it in.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Got a piece of it. Horford with a steal. It's Brown on the wing, defended by Avdia. Outside Tatum, back to Brown. Tatum with it. Clock at 6. Banked it in off the glass. Tatum's got 5 points.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
The Trailblazers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. Portland, 3rd.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
So it's Portland now, looking for their first basket of the game. Grant against Tatum. Ayton, a screen on Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Grant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Tatum.
Well, you got to be able to take a hit in the NBA. Grant doing what he had to.
Lots of Grants in the NBA over the years. Jeremy Grant acts like a guy who grew up around the league. You can really see it, Coach.
Well, Brian, he really did grow up around the league and really just a high IQ player, great in the locker room, gives you great energy and effort every night.
Kamara, he's checked in for Portland. So hits one and misses one at the line.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team. And athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
And it's Holiday with the ball for the Boston Celtics. On the wing, Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Blazers trail by 4. Henderson with it. Grant outside. Simons outside. Clock at 4. Shoots over White. Simons' shot is good.
It developed himself into a threat to score. Simons has made major progress.
Simons against White. Horford, a screen on Simons. Pass to Horford. Puts up a 3. Simons with a rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Henderson with it. He's covered by Holiday. There's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Cornette's checked in for Jason Tatum.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics.
The Celtics have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Jeremy Grant averaged single digits in points the first 4 seasons of his career, but over the last 4 seasons, he's scoring over 20 a game. He said it all changed for him back in Detroit, adding, quote, "I grew as a player, being the #1 option and seeing different coverages. Now I'm reaping the benefits," unquote. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. Blazers on D, trailing by 2. 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown!
Yeah, we know Brown loves some aerial theatrics, and he really went all out there.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Now Portland with it. Stan, last year was an epic season for the Celtics, obviously ending with their 18th title.
Yeah, they were by far the best team in the league all season. 64-18 in the regular season. They had the 5th best point differential in league history, led by the most efficient offense of all time. A very worthy champion.
Here's Brown. Portland making their last shot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. And it's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
He's off on the first. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
The Celtics making a switch here. Peterson's checked in. Denny Avdius checked in for Portland. Rupert comes in for Banton. That's off as well, so he misses both. Well, the truth is, Stan, you lose a franchise legend like Damian Lillard, it really changes your identity.
Oh, it does, Brian. Their offense ran through Lillard for over a decade. Last year was almost a total reset. Now someone has to step up and be that guy. Well, there's a reason Ayton has a high field goal percentage every year. He typically takes shots he knows he can make.
Boston has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pritchard, the pass to Cornette. Back to Pritchard. Rupert grabs the board. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Pass to Kamari. It's tipped. Avdia outside. Ayton with a screen. Here's Kamari. 4 on the clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Avdia can't get it to go. Here's Peterson. Here's Hauser. Williams defending. It doesn't go for him. Up in time. That shot missing. Tie game in Boston. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Well, their defense was incredible, wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
They've got Peyton Pritchard, Luke Cornette out there with Jason Tatum, and it's Shireman in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. A nice shot by Tatum.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly right there. Just an epic move.
Simons passes to Avdia. There's a screen. The 3 is up. And the three-pointer goes. Avdia's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And, Coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. This notion of, if you wouldn't call it on the playground, why do you call it in a game? You like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's some times where I think we'd get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
Avdia's gone 2 of 4 shooting. Tatum with a screen. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. One thing you can say about Boston, Graham, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. 5th, Anthony Simons.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Manea. Back to Simons. Boston pulls it in. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
Blazers trail by 4. Here's Manea. Foul called on the way up, so he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Drew Holiday.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
Walker, he's checked in for Portland. Jeremy Grant comes in for Murray. Stanley was a 5-time All-Star. Chauncey Billups, just 1 year as an assistant before becoming a head coach.
Yeah, but Brian, Chauncey Billups was a guy that even when he was a player and then as a broadcaster, always fought like a head coach.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
There's Simons with a 3. Boston pulls it in. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Pass to Tatum. And then Tatum slams it in.
That's a big-time move by Jason Tatum. I don't know how many style points you give him on that one.
Blazers trail by 8. Now Simons. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Horford in the high post. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first one falls. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Hauser. The Trailblazers making a switch here. And so he hits both. All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic, but it's got to be the names out there that people know.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Now here's Holiday to the middle. Here's White. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And, Coach, you look at Derek White, maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board.
That free throw, no good.
Well, talk about a guy who gives you exceptional effort. Derek White is always watching the floor for gaps he can fill, places he can make a difference in the game.
Cornette's checked in for Pritchard. And the second free throw is good.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Headed to the floor right now is Celtics Entertainment.
Let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. Boston in second.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
And it's Henderson with the ball for Portland. 8-point game. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Down low. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Portland Trailblazers. On Sunday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
The first free throw is good.
Well, with a guy like Grant, you know he's going to find ways to contribute across the board.
So Grant nails them both.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Holiday passes to Cornette. White against Simons. There's the three. White can't hit.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
They get it again. Ayton passes to Grant. Henderson scanning the floor. Connects from downtown. Henderson's got 5 points.
And just slippery with the ball in his hands. Henderson will dissect you off the dribble.
Pass to Brown. To the inside. Here's White. White coming through.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Blazers trail by 5. Henderson, the pass to Ayton. Now here's Avdia. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Five on the clock. Here's Simons. And it's good. 2 points. Simons has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Some guts. Simons finishing with strength.
Brown against Avdia. White with a screen on Avdia. Brown in the high post. Over Avdia. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Denny Avdia.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Boston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. And both free throws good for Brown. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back.
The Trailblazers, 27.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Boston Celtics.
You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing within themselves and within the system.
Which I suppose accounts for the low turnover total. Or that's just me. All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
Checking out Boston. It's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And the Celtics in possession here. They've led by as much as 10. So the Trailblazers 5 right now. Simons at the 2 with Avdia at the 3. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. And it's Henderson in at the point. And the basket by Holiday.
Holiday finds ways to score inside and from beyond the arc.
And Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
That one's off.
Well, Ayton is a very skilled player, and he has the physical tools. You just want to see him put it all together consistently.
And he's good on the second. Boston leading by 7. Horford outside. Outside White. Grant against Tatum. Back to White. Horford, a screen on Simons. Just 3 to shoot. Stolen by Ayton. Avdia passes to Grant. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Grant's got 5 points.
Yeah, great awareness from Grant. Detects an opening inside and converts.
And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. White with a screen on Grant. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Tatum's good.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And here are the Trailblazers now. The Celtics making their last shot.
What an explosive athlete. Grant playing well above the rim.
Boston has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Tatum finds White. Outside, Brown. No good on the 3. Blazers trail by 5. Inside, it's stolen by Tatum. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's White. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Access there denied by DeAndre Ayton.
Outside, Brown. Back to Tatum. Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
And Portland's shooting has been great, 57%, and finding ways to score consistently. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Simons against White. Simons passes to Graham. Now here's Simons. 7 points in the game. And a nice finish on the layup. Simons has got 9.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Coach, you talk about guys who are always upping their game. How about Anthony Simons?
Well, Brian, I feel like he's one of the truly under-the-radar scorers in this league. He's put in a lot of time and work, never satisfied with himself or his game, and he just keeps getting better.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
Simons outside. It's Avdia on the wing. Henderson, the pass to Simons. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Tatum. Fades. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Avdia passes to Simons. Shot clock at 5. The baseline J is on the way. Holiday grabs the miss. Celtics lead by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
There's a minute 59 left in the third. Tatum a screen on Simons. White the pass to Tatum. Fires from deep. That shot off.
Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
Pass to Simons. Ayton, a screen on Brown. And here's Grant from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Now just a 2-point Celtic lead.
Well, he didn't come into the league with great range, but Grant worked hard, and now he is really good from out there.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
It's time for this dance. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Cornette's checked in for Horford. Walsh comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Robert Williams checked in for Grant. Kamara comes in for Avdia. Murray's checked in for Simons. And it's Ben in for Henderson. Here's Hauser. No points yet. Here's Pritchard. Got a hand on it.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Brown against Murray. Over to the left wing. Here's Kamare. Offensive rebound. And Ayton gets it to go.
Yeah, some energy from Ayton there.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Pass to Brown. Over Murray. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Brown's got 6.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Banton can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Brown against Murray. JB off. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And we've reached the end of the third. Celtics out in front, up 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Jason Tatum. He's out there with Luke Cornett. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. Here's Kamare. And it's Cornett with a rebound. Boston leading by 4. To the paint. And stolen by Williams. Here's Simons. Deflected. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, there's a high percentage look for Tatum. The defense did what it could.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
One other thing I've liked is how assertive they've been on D, swatting a good number of shots away as a result.
First one falls for him.
Well, there's no question that Tatum is one of the best scorers in the game today. And because he was so good at such a young age, it's easy to forget how young he still is.
Springer, he's checked in for Boston. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. They trail by 6. He shoots. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Well, it took Simons some time to find his footing in this league, but since then, he's been a consistent scoring threat.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
So he gets them both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Blazers trail by 6. Pass to Klingon. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Now Murray. Now Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Picked by Murray. Takes a 3. Boston pulls it in. They've led by as much as 10.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Springer off the mark there with a 3. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Inside. Williams in the post. That one doesn't drop. Boston leading by 6. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Simons. Tatum against Simons. And then Tatum slams it in.
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Blazers trail by 8. Simons outside. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Oh, Tatum taking flight.
Well, we've come to expect this from Tatum. Just so good at taking over games all by himself.
Now Portland with it. Pass to Williams. And here's Simons. Williams with the screen. Launches a 3. And there's Simons. That one's good. On the assist from Williams. Simons got 9 points here in the second half. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Yellow fans on the court is your squad. Make some noise.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Al Horford's checked in for Cornette. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Springer. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Holiday. On the wing, Tatum. He's covered by Grant. Tatum knocks it down. He's locked in right now.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Blazers trail by 9. And here's Simons. Beyond the arc. Another miss by Simons.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to Tatum. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. And it's an 11-point Boston lead.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
With a 9-footer, that one goes in.
And Simon shows off that soft touch inside.
Boston leading by 9. Holiday passes to Tatum. Tatum like a freight train coming. And it's good for 2. Tatum's got 39.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Simons following the bucket by Boston. Here's the teardrop. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
The veteran defensive instincts of Horford. He knew that shot was coming and gets there for the block.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A.
It's much more sophisticated, and of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions, but now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
And he drops the first. So Tatum nails both of them. A minute 39 left in the fourth quarter. Simons outside. Pass to Ayton. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw, no good. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tatum's got 43 points.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Celtics.
Hey, if you get yourself to the line and cash in on those opportunities, you paint your opponent into a corner.
Yeah, they were so successful with that all night. Aggressive, fearless, whatever you want to call it, they really pushed the action and got rewarded.
And they pick up their fourth win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next two times these squads meet.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jason Tatum.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
And the first one at the line is good. And Boston with some changes. Cornette's checked in for Horford. Hauser comes in for Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. White hits them both. Here's McGowan's. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the screen. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Murray. 6 to shoot. The three. Sure, from three-point range.
3 points.
And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
Here's Pritchard. We see the Celtics taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Thank you. I'm here with Jason Tatum. And Jason, congratulations on the win. What did you like about this team's performance tonight?
Our toughness. And, we figuring it out. It's early, but we taking it game by game, quarter by quarter, and everybody contributing. So, I like it.
Thanks, Jason.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Jason Tatum.